Well, we love to make dreams come true on this show, but we certainly couldn't make this next dream come true without the help of Jeffrey Paul, who's the owner of Jeffrey Paul Restoring Beautiful Hair. You do wonderful makeovers, and we're so excited about the woman who we're going to be showing today.
Andrea, my whole salon has fallen in love with this woman. She came in from WKYC's contest for the makeovers, and she sparkled from her writing the story. Her picture showed that glimmer inside, and we said we wanted that woman in there to make a change. And Keri is beautiful, both before and after, but she's beautiful.
I know you can tell really just by seeing her face. There's sweetness from within. But let's take a look at Keri D. Michelle's before picture, so we can talk a little bit about why you decided to choose Keri as a makeover.
Keri had two things that were really big. 1 out of 4 women, I wrote a book called Solutions of Women's Hair Loss and Thinning. 1 out of 4 women, so I'm thinking about that for the viewing audience. Either they are one of the 4 or there's somebody they know has thinning hair. And it's not baldness. It's thinning hair where they continue to get thinner and continue to get thinner, and you see them in the grocery stores. And it's very heartbreaking for me to see women like that. Obviously, that's what we do every day. But when you look at the top of her head, you can begin to see how much she had to fight and hide and camouflage. She was all gray. She went all gray. So that it would make it look less. Then she started to color it. So she just was frustrated. And when you see her now, we built an integration system that allowed her not to have to cover what she has, but the ability to look absolutely
She's so happy. I know. I told her, don't cry, because we were talking about it before the show started. I hadn't seen the before pictures. You feel wonderful, don't you?
Absolutely wonderful. This has been a tremendous blessing. I couldn't ask for more.
What was it, I mean, once the full makeover was complete, what was it that really stuck out to you the most? What made you so happy?
It's the starting of a transformation. It's actually starting on the outside, going to the inside, and I'm looking forward to becoming the person that the Lord wants me to be. It's just, I walked past the mirror and had to do a double take. Who is that, you know?
Well, I have a feeling you already were that person, as Jeffrey would agree. It's just, this is just a little something extra to make you, to boost the self-esteem, to make you look in the mirror and go, oh, I feel really good today. Jeffrey, let's talk about then specifically the process that you went through.
Well,
because her hair looks natural.
Yes, and part of it is her hair. Because we have taken her hair and created an integration system. An integration system is something we designed a few years back because of the loss of women's hair. We have her hair coming through a hairpiece, so she doesn't have to wear a wig or a toupee. And so half or 3/4 of this is hair replacement. The other part of it we did with her, we reconstructed. We had Heather do an incredible, wonderful color on her that brought her warmth back to her face because she was so ash. She was really just not attracting those beautiful eyes. Then Kate just went to work on arching and waxing her lip and her eyebrows because they fade away. They begin to disappear. And again, we focused on her eyes. There was the windows to the heart. Her heart is beautiful. They're blue. I wish I could say those were our eyelash extensions. They're not.
They're her. And L'Oreal mascara.
That's right. That's right. And Kate also helped her work with the right colors for it. She never wore this color in her whole life. She was a hot pink that would actually neutralize her overall color. So by giving her hair back and giving her highlights and fullness, I can't take claim for the smile. That's obviously not ours. But it just put the package together. Our staff, like I said, everyone at the staff just fell in love with it. Even our receptionist, Kim, just couldn't wait for her to call so that we could get her in and take care of her.
Isn't it wonderful when you get someone like that in your chair? Now, the hair replacement, will that last forever? Will you have to do touch-ups from time to time?
The nice thing about this attachment system is it is bonded on with a very safe bonding, just like we do with our hair extensions you've seen us do before. So she swims, she showers, she's romantic when that day comes. But the issues are that she's able to live with that. Now, she'll come back every 4 or 5 weeks. We'll remove that. We go through a lot of pampering in our spa-like center, and then we'll put it back on, and she's off and running, and she takes care of it all by herself.
And any shampoo? You don't have to use anything
she
special?
has to work with some wonderful products because we've got to combine her hair to the hair replacement, which is all human hair, quality human hair, but it's all hand-tied, and it's a product line that's going to help her hair too. So it's all been designed by our company to be able to make it look its best.
Amazing.
Now there's an inner treatment that we've got going. You see the compact she has because this is not done. This makeover is not done. We've taken affirmations, and this is a study that my wife and I, Zena, have done workshops around the country in spas all over the country. In fact, we're going to Arizona to do camelback, so that ought to be fun. But we teach her how to do affirmations because we go through a test with her, and she says, "You're beautiful." beautiful. And she will hear a voice that says, no, I'm not,
Right.
because somebody said, somebody said.
So you open up that compact, you feel good about yourself, and you're going to be doing something else to make someone else feel really great
That's
next week.
right.
Let's take a look at who we're going to be revealing next week.
That's right. In June, we got our first walkathon at the zoo. This young lady's been so precious to give us the opportunity to show her in this way. She's an alopecia patient. Wigs for Kids, which is, of course, our organization, is going to kind of promote all next month a walkathon, and she's going to look so different, but she looks so beautiful again, even like you see her there.
Okay, well, that's going to be next month. I said next week, but
Yes.
it's next month. I want to let everybody know that if you are interested, as Keri was, in a makeover, you can contact Jeffrey Paul at 1-800-883-7667. We do listen to our viewers, and we would love to hear from you. I know Jeffrey would as well. Thank you so
indeed.
much to
Thank
both
you.
of you.
thank
Stay
you.
with us. We've got much more to come, including a man who worked with, oh, maybe you've heard of him, Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. Comedian Jimmy Schubert is coming up next. Stay with us, and we're giving away our favorite things.
This segment of Good Company was paid for by Jeffrey Paul's Restoring Beautiful Hair.